Hi everyone, I'm Michelangelo. Welcome to my conversations with BlueGod, episode number 29. So this is the next day. I'm still in this beautiful spot where the river meets the ocean. And here I was at a friend's place at a party. And what I wrote is, at one point I just pulled away and I just felt inspired to write. And I wrote, this is my attempt at checking in while I'm with a group of people. I just moved away from everyone. And so here I am writing in the way that you suggested, more connected and interspersed with my day to day instead of waiting until the end of my day. Interestingly, the very person that I feel the least comfortable with just left the rest of the group as well and came into the same room that I am in right now. Why do I feel so uncomfortable when I am around him? The answer I got was, simply put, we are all energy, and the energy he emits triggers something in you that makes you uncomfortable. It doesn't matter to know exactly why. More importantly, what matters is to remember to practice compassion even when you feel triggered and uncomfortable. And so I wrote, how concretely can I practice compassion in this case? And the answer I got was, even sending him a smile, do so right now. He will walk in front of you in a few moments. When relating to this person, notice your energy. Change it consciously. Where you put your attention is where your energy goes. Pay attention to where you place your attention. So I wrote, wow, I started doing it and I felt a concrete shift inside of me right away. Why did I not think about this myself? Nothing new here. If I would have read this somewhere, I would have thought that it is a normal thing to do in this kind of a situation. And yet, while inside of the situation, how powerful it is to be guided as you just did. Thank you. So later that night, I wrote, I started rereading our conversations instead of continuing it. Is it okay for me to do so, or should I focus on writing for now? When I get ready to write, I notice I'm tempted to reread our previous conversations. Should I force myself to write instead? Yes, you are intuiting correctly. Try to write first. Then, when you feel you need to take a break, you can read. Your strong urge to want to reread comes from your strong urge to want to start sharing these conversations with others. It will all come into balance soon, and all three aspects will flow more freely. So I wrote, I will be visiting the Sinian village for the weekend for the first time. I get a strong sense that it would be very good for someone I know to also come along with me this weekend. On the other hand, I don't sense that it is crucial. He seems reluctant, but I get the feeling that if I insist, I may be able to sway him to come. Would it be beneficial for me to insist? And the answer I got was, he really wants to come, but it is difficult for him to get motivated. The difficulty is very real. He is not lying. It feels overwhelming for him. I suggest that you propose that you leave for the trip late tonight after he finishes work than in the morning. It will be easier for him than to have to wake up early after having worked the night shift. So I wrote, I have a full weekend course while immersed in a community starting tomorrow, but I'm still feeling a little sick tonight. Any advice or insight regarding this situation? And the answer I got was, not particularly. You will be fine. And this seems like a good opportunity to remind you that you will always be fine. The more you trust and the less you resist, no matter what the situation, you will more align with the reality that you are and always will be fine. No, there is nothing particular for you to do or bring to make the situation better or worse. Just concentrate on letting go and trusting. Trust me and trust yourself. These two things are linked in an interdependent kind of way. And ultimately, trust the process, which basically is another way to say, trust me and trust yourself. So my conversation continues. The next day, during dinner, after a full and immense initiation day at the Athenian village, I write, what just happened at dinner tonight? Why does it feel like she snapped at me and was rude? It actually caught me off guard. A very interesting answer to this in the next episode. So in episode number 30, I am you, you're me. I love you. I'll see you in the next episode.